Operation New Home is about to begin.
Okay, so what are we doing?
Objective, take this unpainted hive, take it apart and put the exterior portions that have been painted on a new hive onto it, transfer the frames from the old hive into this new box here.
So we're hoping that if we transfer the frames from the unpainted hive into the new box, that the bees will adapt the new box as their hive instead of that box. We really need to get that box painted because it is deteriorating faster than the painted box is. Like that one over there, the tall one is older than the small one and it's in way better condition. And we're doing all of this because one of the hives swarmed today, so we need to make a third hive. So we figured while we're out dealing with the bees, we would just switch out their hive. So we're going to take the unpainted hive, put all those bees in the yellow hive, and then we'll paint the white or the unpainted hive and use that for the swarm. So I'm going to back up because I am not in any bee gear. So we learned our lesson to always smoke the bees because I one day couldn't find the smoker and thought I could do it because I'd seen people on YouTube do it without a smoker, and I proceeded to get stung like 20 times on my ankle. I was wearing the bee suit, but I pissed them off royally, and then I had to go to the emergency room. And even though I'm not allergic to bee stings, because it was such a concentrated amount in such a small area, I had an allergic reaction. So, moral of the story is always use the smoker, even if people on YouTube don't have to. We always have a problem keeping it going.
Probably need to get like those burlap ones that you see.
Yeah. He just lit the straw on top of the potatoes on fire. So while he smokes that, I'm going to slowly pan. So our bees swarmed. I don't know if you guys can see them in the tree right there. But they are all right up in there. I don't know, maybe you can. So yeah, so we're going to go get those guys after we take care of this. Alright. Sorry to make you sick. Hang on. Okay, we're back. Alright, smoke, smoke, smoke. They're filling it up a lot better.
Yeah, they are expanding it a lot more.
So babe, can you lift up the whole hive and set it like 2 feet away and then put the new bottom board in the new frame and then just transfer the frames?
Yeah, I'm going to try that.
That might be, you might piss them off the least that way.
We need to bring the
Yeah, just take the one from the unpainted one.
Okay.
But you might want to do it from behind. Not that it matters now that the top's off, but.
The handle's in the front.
Well, no, just grab onto the bottom of it. Oh, don't drop it. That's scary. Do you know which way is the front? Just leave that off for now.
Single or wide?
Just leave it off for now.
Okay.
Just work quick and put the box on. So keep it in the same order.
Yeah,
okay, alright.
Just keep an eye over my back of how much.
I mean, they're buzzing about you, but they're not like walking on your back or anything.
Okay.
But again, I would stand in the back of it, baby. Because they're trying to go in the front.
This is where it looks like they've got the hives all converged into one big
Okay.
clump.
Can you pull it out in one big clump?
That's what I'm gonna try to do.
Just go as fast as you can. Jeez.
Last frame.
Okay. If there's any left in the box, maybe tip it up. That's probably what you're gonna do. But
Yeah,
Use
this
your-
is warping out.
yeah, use your brush. Is it in your pocket? There's still some on the top of it. Like flip it over up by where your hand is, that short side.
Leave that sitting there for a minute.
Yep. You good? Wasp.
Yep. He wants to be a part of it too.
Well, tell him he's not welcome.
There's cockroaches too.
Did you follow the instructions when it says this side up?
Yes, I did.
I was joking. Alright. Would you say mission accomplished?
I would say mission accomplished
All
right
right.
now.
Signing off. This is our swarm. I feel like it's right out of a Winnie the Pooh movie. Not sure how we're gonna get him out of the tree. Last time we chopped down the tree, but it was a dead tree, and this is a very much alive. So, not sure what we'll do, but there they are. All right, we really want to try to save the tree. So, he's gonna tie a rope up there. We're gonna pull the tree and hopefully arch it enough that he can sweep the bees into the box instead of having to cut down the tree. So if that doesn't work, we'll just cut it down. But we have so few trees out here, well, other than this area of the woods, that I'd like to save as many as possible. So here goes nothing. Can you guys hear him? I think we pissed them off royally. Our plan did not work. So obviously the tree came down, and now hubby is trying to scrape all of the bees that are on the tree into the box. But probably half of them are flying around right now. So I'm hoping we'll get the queen in the box and we'll just leave the box there once he gets enough of them. And hopefully they'll kind of settle down and want to move into the box, and then we can move it over with the other hives. But yeah, right now it's just see what your luck is, if they want to go in the box, if we get the queen. Sorry, am I even filming right? I'm trying to watch him because there's thousands of bees. But yeah, they're flying everywhere.
They all seem to be gravitating into the box.
Perfect.
I think I got the queen in there.
Good. So he's doing that, and I'm gonna try to walk him. Oops. Obviously be very bad at this. But I'm gonna come over here and show you a yellow hive. Alright. Sorry to make you sick. I'll try to go slow. There's the start of the pigs. And the pigs and the bees in the garden. So we just moved or swapped out their hive, and look, they love it. They don't seem to mind that it's a totally different hive. We put their old frames in, so they're coming and going, and hopefully by tonight that'll be their home. So we're gonna move the new, if we catch the swarm successfully, it's gonna go right there in the middle of the two. And yeah, there's a bee in the water, so I'm gonna go save her. Alright, I'll be back. And we saved her. So what'd you find today?
Found this guy.
Hold it out. So, yeah.
Found this guy out by brush pile that's near the chicken coop.
What is it?
It's what's left of a chicken snake, and about midway down I can feel an eggshell inside of its body right
Yeah,
here.
looks like there's a couple. Like
Yeah.
it gets bigger there.
Yeah, it probably swallowed a couple, but yeah, it's probably got one right there and one right there.
Yeah, and one right there.
Yep.
Alright.
So I got 3 of our eggs.
I'm gonna go put it on the compost pile.
Now he goes to the compost pile.
Yeah. And the chickens are cleaning up the snake guts that spilled when Tim held it up. Circle of life. And somebody. Okay. And somebody in the background is telling the world that she just laid an egg. Alright, so we're coming out here to check the beehive. And it looks pretty dang good. So, I don't know if you can see. Yeah, they're all congregating on the front, which most likely means that the queen is inside. So we're gonna go run some errands in town, and then when we get back tonight, we will make sure that they're all still in there and move the hive over to where it's supposed to be. And the puppy is not supposed to be all the way out here. Atlas! What are you doing, baby? Oh, tell me about it. You're supposed to be with the goats. Yeah. You're supposed to be with the goats. Come on, let's go. Lead the way. Nope, go. So, Atlas is the new Great Pyrenees Anatolian puppy that we got. But he doesn't really care about the elephants. So, right now he's still little, and he just goes right underneath the strands of electric fence that we have. Go get him! Alright, I know it's windy, so you guys might have trouble hearing me, but I just wanted to show you the updated beehives. So the one in the middle is the swarm that we caught out of the tree. Then, okay, so this one here, the tall one, is the original bees that we bought. So they came in a package, we put them in a hive, then not maybe a month or two later, they swarmed. We caught that swarm, and so that swarm is the yellow box. And then, so that was all last year. This year, the big hive swarmed again, and that is the middle box. So what that means is the big hive is super prolific. They keep making new queens, which is fine, because the more hives we have, hopefully the more honey we'll get. But yeah, so we bought one hive and now we have 3. Yeah, so they all look like they are doing super well. The swarm has accepted this as their new hive, and now it's back to business as usual. So basically, when bees swarm, they take they take the existing queen with them, and then they leave behind basically like little baby queens, and then it's up to the old hive to raise one of those into a new queen. And they take about 3 days worth of pollen with them, or honey with them. So that way they can leave their hive, they can go, they have a couple days to find a new home and to start getting it established. So, so now that they've decided that this middle box is their new home, they'll go about the business of, going out and finding pollen and nectar, and then completely starting a new hive from scratch. So, yeah, they all look like they're doing well. You can hear the pigs in the background. Anytime we come over to the garden area, the pigs think they're getting fed, and they become very vocal about it. You can see them, hang on, right there. So this bed with all the cardboard in it is going to be our next garden bed. We just have to go get all of the compost and soil for it and fill it up. Our potatoes are in this one, and they have outgrown their bed. If I move over here, this bed is a double bed. So I thought it would be high enough, but obviously it's not. So this week I'm going to have to build a 3rd stack for it, and then we'll cover it. Because potatoes you're supposed to keep covering as they grow. So that needs to be done as soon as I can get to it. But I was supposed to be off work today, and then I got called in, so I have to leave here in a minute. But I'll give you a quick garden update. So we have potatoes here. This bed here is asparagus, the middle one here, with the little blue thing. The one in the back, that one is unused yet. Last year we had strawberries in it. I'm not sure what we're going to do in it this year. All of these right here are jalapenos, because my husband and I love jalapenos. Sorry about the chickens. The middle bed is, right now it's tomatoes and cabbage. We just have a couple going. We have, in that 3rd bed back there, nothing's planted, but I have more tomatoes, some rhubarb, there's lavender and rosemary. We have some rosemary tucked in, like right here and here. Oh, in this bed there's also like squash in each of the corners there. Over here, this, okay, if I back up you might be able to see, it like is a trellis that goes up and over, so you can walk through this archway thing. So in there we have kale. We had some peas, but I'd planted them before we got this garden fence around the garden, and the chickens completely demolished all of my peas. So I'm gonna see if any of them, there's a couple like right there that survived and they're coming back. So I'm gonna see if any more come back, otherwise I'll plant some more. There's some mint in there. I think all this is kale. All of our tomato cages. Let's see, there's more kale here, some cabbage. There's the chickens. Sorry if I'm making you sick again. Okay. Yeah, so there's tomatoes there, rhubarb, rosemary, and lavender. That right there is a pile of rabbit poop. We have the meat rabbits, and so underneath them we have bins, and we just collect all their poop and spread it on the garden. And you can see the cabbage and the tomatoes And yeah. Alright, well, this was more than a bee video, but that's a little garden update. And I hope you guys enjoyed. But yeah, our bees are looking pretty dang happy. Alright, see you guys later. Bye.